Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of White Album2. Let's continue, but before that, some stuff. So, first of all, I start liking Cessna less. After reading comments under the previous episodes, like some stuff got like more clarified to me, or like sealed basically. May not have been your intentions. But yeah, it like kind of opened my eyes a little bit, probably. I mean, some of the stuff I kind of like knew unconsciously, but like reading some of this really made me like her less. Like, she's actually, you know, taking Haruki down with her, basically, because she's too stubborn to move. And like Haruki moving on, I didn't thought about Haruki moving on as letting other people's in. Like, you know, Koharu, Chiaki, other friends, like, he's actually gathering, like, having, like, you know, normal life and starting to move on. And I kind of associated, like, fixing, like, basically past of Haruki by, like, fixing stuff between him, Setsuna, and Kazusa, which is also, like, true. Setsuna is, like, basically the main obstacle, I would say. Between the three of them, like moving on, which is a problem. I haven't thought about that, you know, Haruki is moving on because like he's letting people in, and Setsuna is just like, yeah, she's just too stubborn and just like drown everyone else with her. Anyway, that, and what else? Oh yeah, also this. That also is like a, I would say, very minor spoiler, but in a good will, so that's fine. Apparently, I'm supposed to do, I should at least do Setsuna Road at the end, for whatever reasons. And also that I cannot get Setsuna Road actually anymore, apparently, which color me surprised. I had no idea. I really thought I'm going to actually get Setsuna Road, because it looked like this. So that's where, like, the part I cannot get Setsuna Road anymore is kind of spoiler, I guess, but I'm fine with this at this point, because you've let me actually play as I wanted so far. So that's good. But like in like future, I would say, if you'd like me to like play some road at the end, I mean, it's hard to time, I know, but what I would prefer if possible would be something like, if I can't get some road, like for example here, I can't get Setsuna Road apparently, right? If I can't get Setsuna Road, don't tell me this, right? And after I finish the game with whatever road I will end, you can tell me then like, hey, do Setsuna Road at the end, after I finish the game, because now it kinda, I mean, it didn't like, it's not like blocking me from making choices, but now even if I would like to make a choice that supposedly would like push me towards Setsuna Road, right? I would still think that would be Setsuna Road, but now not anymore. Like, if there will be choices that will like make Haruki and Setsuna go like closer together, they will feel maybe meaningless, even if that will be my choice, basically, because I know I can't get this road. Just like one clarification, just in case, like for future and stuff. But it's late in the game, so I think that's like a minor spoiler a little bit, and in the goodwill. So I guess we can go with this. I will still do choices as I want, even if I will feel like choice should like get me closer to the Setsuna Road. I would still pick it probably now, because I'm in no danger of getting her road, apparently. But will still feel weird. But I want to play as, you know, as I'm making these choices. Of course, if like, you know, my choices from before would like say that, you know, I still can get Setsuna Road, right? then that would be fine for me to hear that, hey, try to avoid Cessna Road. You know? Something like that. And then I will like actually a little bit change my mindset to not get Cessna Road. I will try to maybe convince myself to do other choices. But yeah, anyway. I'm not salty about this, or anything, but you know, just like my thoughts, how I like to approach things like that, basically. But yeah, anyway, I think we can just go in. Let's go. Don't worry about that. Like literally about Cessna Road. Like at this point, just don't worry about that. I probably can get it. I'm not angry. Please don't say I'm sorry or anything in comments. Really. Not a big deal. Would be a big deal if you would tell me this like in the beginning of the game. But here I think that's fine. But I would like different approach a little bit. Anyway. Yeah, come to think of it, how many times have you seen Cessna this year? I don't know. Twice? Oh, this year. Okay, this is the new year. True. Okay. Humans tends to become even more aggressive and irritated than usual when our mistakes are clearly pointed out. I talked about... I had 5-minute intro for this episode, by the way. What the hell? Sorry about dragging so long. And not too long after answering a phone call from Takeya, who I hadn't heard from in a while, my voice became charged with such a negative tone. Whew, wow, okay. He is closing up again. On a certain day during winter break, Cessna sent me a text. The subject was Happy New Year. It sounded like something an ordinary friend would send. However, the content was anything but something normal friend would send. It was filled with regret and hesitation, like she was trying to approach me, who she had abandoned. After that, we text each other more and more often, but it just felt like we were miserably trying to disguise the fact that we broke up, but by staying friendly. We haven't made any promises since then. Oh my god. Okay, like... if they broke up, leave it like that. Don't try to push them anymore together. They needed a push, but... like, that's not gonna work. It's like making unnecessary pressure on them at this point. I mean, it's not comfortable to like bring pressure on others in these matters, but you know, sometimes it works. Not in that case though. Takeya ended up inviting us to a skiing trip 2 weeks before final exams were over. Probably because they've lost their patience after watching us not making any progress. What's my next excuse? We broke. Come on, Haruki just told you. Like, Setsu and Haruki both are in the mindset, yeah, we are not getting together. Like, they still want, I guess, but they know that they can't. Basically, like Haruki is like, yep, we broke, I got dumped and stuff, and Setsuna is also like just sending messages, like cover up the fact, as always. Yeah. Yeah, the snow. Winter's almost over, the season of White Album is coming to an end. Okay. I mean, it can be also be opportunity to like I'm still hoping they will like actually, you know, fix stuff by maybe actually getting friendly instead of dating, you know? Like, I want them to be friends, but this is hard. Like, I feel like it's almost impossible. But it is possible to like break up and still be friends, or like in friendly terms. It's still possible. The change of seasons always gave me something to look forward to. I also bring about a particular feeling of fear. After all, whenever there was a change on a relationship, it was also happy during this season. So why I say it's possible for like to break up and still like be on good terms and be actually like friends or in contact and stuff, because that's my case. Just to keep it short. He's married and stuff at this point. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah. That's why I say it's possible to still keep in touch. We would grow closer during a snowy day, but would hurt each other during a snowy night. We would embrace each other when shivering in the cold, but our frozen hearts would make us pass each other by without realizing it. If I don't make a move now, nothing will happen, but if something does happen, I'm not confident enough to say that we'll still be able to smile. And so, for this year winter, I will probably... Okay. No? Who's here? He haven't like seen outside world for 2 months. For a month, right? Takaya says. Also, wasn't he like supposed to work at Goodies in the beginning of the next year? So he skipped the work as well? I apologize to Takaya in my heart. One more time, hung up on the phone and... You goddammit. Goddammit. You did exactly what I did one time to my friend. I've been talking to my friend at some point, and I said, "Yeah, I will come to your house in a second." I hung up and then ring the phone to his door. That was a second. Hey, I haven't lied.
No.
The moment I opened the door, I became speechless after seeing an unexpected guest. Are you serious?
Huh?
Wow, what a trap. Jesus. Okay, that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much. This is going to be awkward as fuck. Haven't you heard me? What I was talking to you? This year winter I will... Yeah, feel awkward as hell. I mean, on the other hand, it's been a month. So, yeah, it's awkward, but... I mean, it's a month. You can start healing at this point a little bit. Wow, the parallel to the previous trip. Actually, there's 4 of them this time, not 3. Somehow I find Io amusing in this CG. I don't know why, but she looks cool here. Also, Takaya as always, like... Takaya in this game just exists to look hot. Okay.
何が
何がってその
せつなが謝ることなんて何もないだろう。どっちも被害者。
Pretty much, yeah.
でも春樹くん困ってるんじゃないかって思って。
Are you suggesting it's not bothering you? Stop lying.
困ってるっていうか戸惑ってるけど。でもそれなら
Yeah, pretty much.
私はその確かに
だよな。
Yeah.
今の会話いかがですか、解説の水沢さん。
あまりにも初々しすぎてこっちが恥ずかしくなってきます。
Jesus, these
お前ら
two.
付き合って何年だよと突っ込んでやりたいです。
Like, I haven't seen. I think we haven't seen in the game the conversations when the four of them were together. We know that in the background, they, like Io and Takeya set up some meetings in the like cafe or parties and stuff, and the topics always went towards Haruki and Setsuna, but we really never had like full conversation like this between the four of them. So it's the first time, and it kinda annoys me how this looks, to be honest. I'm going to be irritated in this episode. This situation itched me in the wrong way.
まるで合コン初心者同士の2人がいつの間にかツーショットになっていたような展開に社内騒然としております。
誰のせいだ誰の。
もうすぐ高速だからその前にどっかで遅めの晩飯にしようぜ。
あ、私中華がいいな。この辺で深夜営業やってるところあったっけ？
I don't think, like, I mean, Haruki... Like, if you think about this, like, Takeya and Io, no one told them, like, to face that we're not getting together, or I dumped him and dumped her. Like, Haruki was like, she dumped me, so basically they think, oh, Haruki wants to still be with her, and she probably said the same to them. So they got into conclusion, hey, they blame each other, but they still want to be together, so that's why we're going to push them. I mean, they're not wrong. They kinda want to be still together, but like the issues are still there, so it's not possible, really. And just like hoping that, hey, they will just get up together if we will keep talking. It's not working. But yeah, anyway. Okay, I covered your face with my microphone there. So you have full CG here now, if you wanted to see. Awesome. If I complain to the driver or the person by his side, they both just shrug my complaints off without a care. It's been over an hour since I got dragged into this car, and the date has already changed, so it's the last day of February. Yeah, so you skipped the, like, your work at Goodies. Huh, okay. We still haven't been able to catch up with how fast things have been developing. After being hurried by Takaya and get ready for the trip, and being forced into this car, we travel to a familiar place.
よく刹那の家族を説得できたな、イオ。
We packed up the girls in front of the Ogiso residence. I could tell that Setsuna has been rushed to pack just like I was. And she looked as if I were bound. And she looked as if she were bound to Io.
事前にスキーに行くって話だけはしておいたからね。その点に抜かりはないよ。
Okay.
そうだとしても、いきなり今日なんて。
それが
出発日を刹那がすっかり忘れてたって設定にしたら、お母さんにやたらと謝られて恐縮したな。
Wow.
小木曽家全員騙してるじゃないかそれ。
Pretty much.
恐縮以前に両親の呵責に苛まれろよ。
I can believe this too. Would they really go so far as to cause trouble for their friends, family to achieve their goals?
刹那。
Pretty much.
本当にいいのかよそんなんで。刹那が家族に嘘をつくなんて今まで。
Until now?
仕方ないよ。もう宿予約しちゃったって言うし、 もし断ったら今度は
At this point, she lies to everyone,
こいつらに申し訳なく思う必要なんかないだろ
including
う。
herself.
承諾もなしに勝手に突っ走りやがって。
水沢さん、いかがですか今の発言は。
どこにでも空気を読まない輩というのはいるものですね。
だからお前らちょっと黙ってろっての。
いいんだよ春樹くん。私全然気にして
あれ
ないんだから。
けど説
私は嫌じゃなかったから。
Uh-huh.
みんなで旅行。
I mean, probably because you are with friends and you are afraid of being rejected. We remember from the introductory chapter where you forced basically the relationship and stuff because you wanted to all of them be together. Like, it's not like maybe afraid that if she won't comply with Takaya and Io, something similar to Kazusa is going to happen. Like, they will like leave them, you know? Like, she's going to lose 2 friends. She considered Io as her very closest friend, basically. Is she afraid of that loss, maybe? Ah.
春樹くんが嫌かな。それとも何か用事があった？
ないけど。
Among losing Haruki, because they still kinda want to get together, but I mean, they're on square zero again. Like, as if like nothing got fixed and it even got worse. Like, they blame each other again. Like, yeah, like that was good with like Setsuna snapping there, actually, about Haruki. But at the same time, that was like extremely disappointing for Haruki. Like, he tries to forget about Kazusa, try to move on, and Sasuna kept it dwelling in the past. I'm so irritated this episode. Oh no. This is bad. I'm going to complain a lot this episode, I'm sorry. Oh my god. That might not be the best episode. As has happened before, Sasuna has lied to her family before. 3 years ago, for the hot spring trip during Christmas. 3 months ago, when we couldn't even start a quarrel at the park. Seems like it was my fault every time. And I imagine Sasuna didn't refuse this extremely rushed trip this time because...
どうやら話はまとまったみたいだな。
楽しい旅にしようよ。せっかく久々に4人揃ったんだからさ。
たく。
Just, like, I mean, like I said, this trip as a friends and just having, like, good time is fine. But they obviously setting them up on a date. Which is not fine. This is very delicate and thin ice. The 2 perpetrators turned their heads around and smiled at us. The smiles of those terrorists are far too overboarding and self-centered, stabbing at the weak spots in our hearts. Nevertheless, we know that their true intentions are eeriness. And for that, it's not like we can say anything harsh to them either.
Yuki.
It's snowing! No! Trauma's back! Following Cessna line of vision, the sight of the countless snowflakes descending from the sky fills my vision. We've been on the highway, in the car of an amateur driver for 3 hours now. Just like 3 years before with Kazusa, amateur driver. Tokyo is already far behind us. We're now at Yamanashi and we'll be at Nagato soon. I suppose this place is called Snow Country for the reason. Before we knew it, the snow began to coat our surroundings, and it's only going to get stronger by the looks of it. Okay.
Yuki だね。
あ
Between us talking about the snow and making non-committal replies, we all continued our awkward conversation as usual. But to the 2 of us, the things we said probably showed hundreds of words worth of information. Watching snow fall through the car windows, no matter when, will without a fail evoke that day from our memories, yeah. The view from 3 years ago. Back then, the 3 of us stared at the sky together, yeah. So, you also mentioned that in the comments, but like the way for them to move on is not really forgetting stuff, but accepting stuff. You know? That's the only way that they can move forward, actually. They have to accept what happened.
寒くない？
平気。
そう。
Although we are at a distance, so close that our shoulders are almost touching, neither of us tries to take the initiative to touch the other. Without a doubt, we are living the same memory right now. No, it's exactly because we're thinking of the same memory right now that an invisible wall has come to form between us.
ちょっと大粒だけどな。ベタ雪っぽいかも。
Like, see? This feels like we're still on like Setsuna Road, and apparently it's not. That's why I said, like, if I cannot get a road, I would prefer not knowing I can't get it. Like, why would I need information to not get a road when I can't get it? It feels so weird to me now.
そうかも。
It seems we're fine with normal conversations like this now. We no longer lower our heads, and we can look at each other and smile. Huh. I mean, as you said, you broke up, so I guess maybe you have a little less tension now? Even though you still have memories of what happened, you obviously are still depressed to each other and stuff, but maybe you moved a little bit?
二人とも今のうちに寝といた方がいいぞ。向こうに着いたらすぐにゲレンデ直行だからな。
運転変わらなくていいのか？
いいっていいって、無理やり連れ出したのは竹谷なんだからさ、ちゃんと責任取らせるよ。
俺、お前だけは運転手に数えてたんだけど。
Wow. The clock on the dashboard went past 5 o'clock before we knew it.
寒かったらこの毛布使いなよ。1枚しかないけど。
Wow.
前よりマシでしょ？
They literally forcing them to get together. Like, get under one blanket. Or one lie on the other one. Oh my god.
でも。
Sasna seems hesitant and apologetic, and I don't know if the way she's looking at me with a troubled expression is something that I should have expected.
みんなの言う通りだ。少しは寝た方がいいよ、せつな。
Also, I just realized, wait. They said them to I know it's obvious as hell when you look at the CG, but I just realized they've sat on each other, like on the the sides of the car to have exactly the same appearance, the same hair color, the same eye color, the same hair color, the same eye color. Okay, like it's obvious. But for some reason, I just realized that and found this amusing. I took the blanket from Iyo and spread it with my hand and laid it on Setsuna.
一面銀世界だ。
春樹くん。
It's this time, even if it's just a little in the first time I've touched Setsuna today. In the dim light, Setsuna stares at my profile. I pretend not to notice, but let go after putting the blanket onto Setsuna's lap. But even after I let go, Setsuna doesn't break her gaze away from me. The green in her eyes make me feel as if she's both blaming me and worrying about me. How? Like, it's leading to Setsuna Road, like, I swear. So she fell asleep. Okay. Pretty cute. Like, the CG looks a little bit weird, I guess. But it's pretty cute. Also, it's the first time we see actually Haruki full face in the close-up like this, I think. like in front of his face. We saw his like face like times, I guess, like that, but like I guess like this angle or something. Anyway, although we were at the distance so close that our shoulders were almost touching, neither of us tried to take the initiative to touch the other. But now that's no longer the case. Yeah, it just happened because she fell asleep.
なんだよ。
別に。
ね
As soon as she fell asleep, Cessna leaned her head on my shoulder. I couldn't even bring myself to embrace her, I only supported her with my body. The blanket that was meant for Cessna somehow ended up on me as well. Now we are sharing it. Cessna must have done this on purpose. It's like she's frustrated at me for hesitating. That's why she's doing something so pushy. She's always pushy. Just like that night when she rejected you. She's been pushing herself knowingly that it will pain both of you anyway. Soon after, our distance was reduced to 0 by force. Cessna head leaned onto my shoulder, and soon enough, she leaned on me completely. Cessna's body is warming me up. We are simply using the most efficient way for the two of us to stay warm, and nothing more, by sharing a blanket between the two of us. Who am I kidding? We are not just keeping each other warm, and I'm sure everyone here knows that as well I do. Cessna's weight, and it gives me comfort. Long eyelashes arch from her closed eyes. Sweet breath spills out from her wet lips. Not a man in this world could deny that Cessna's face is adorable right now. And a man would love to take on the task of being her pillow without a doubt. And I'm sure that anyone would feel bliss at this moment. Even me. In fact, it's exactly because it's me that this feeling is all the more intense. Because Cessna is a very precious girl to me. No matter how many times we've clashed, no matter how many times we've hurt each other, and no matter how many times we beat each other farewell, you can let go, huh? The snow piles up outside the window, slowly becoming thicker. Winter isn't over yet. Our own season of White Album still continues on. Senna's hand and my hand overlap. Oh, it's auto. Right now, I neither want to let go of it, nor do I have the courage to hold it tight. But it's winter now, and I'm sure that time will start moving again for the two of us soon enough, in one or another direction. Upon a snowy day we grew closer. Upon a snowy night we hurt each other. And so later today, when the snowy daybreak arrives, I wonder what our relationship will turn out to be like. Okay. He fell asleep too. Wait. Why do I... Wait, what? I'm confused. What just happened? Does the game have 3 parts? Wait, what? Why do I have opening? Wait, I'm confused. Is it a different song or is it the same? I think it's the same. What just happened? Also, apparently the lyrics of the song are not having like, you know, special meaning or anything, it's just an opening. I think like you said something like that in the very beginning. So why we have this in the middle of the game? Wait, I'm confused. I think like it's been a little bit different from the big opening, but I'm not sure. Okay, it's still named closing chapter, so we are like in second part of the closing chapter? Wait. I just wait, what? Wait, I just finished the game without any road, I think. We just had open ending. What? That can happen? Wow. Suddenly telling me, hey, you can't get Cessna road anymore, makes me much less frustrated about choices, because there's no choices anymore. I cannot believe it. Oh my god. Well, I guess we are ending here this episode. And next time we are going to play a new game. And try maybe different stuff, or the same stuff, or whatever stuff what I will end up with. Anyway, yeah, we got a little bit of everything. Seems like we get closer to Setsuna, but at the same time we are not as close as we would like to be. I wonder how the trip will end for them. Like at this point in the story, I don't really think the relationship would change. I feel like this trip would be awkward for them, and nothing much will change. I don't think Sess and Haruki going back together on this trip. Nor they will be like getting actually particularly closer. It will still be awkward for them. I don't think Cessna can move on. Haruki, yes, he tried to move on. He's actually getting friends and stuff. I think like this is kind of like a bad end for Setsuna and like kind of bad end for Haruki, because none of them getting anything fixed really, and they will be stuck in the same place. I don't think like this trip will work for them. But anyway, that's the ending of No Road. So this is just like maybe not a bad end, but close end, but roads, closed roads. Anyway, yeah, the end of the first like playthrough. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. I will see you next time in the next recording, in the next episode. What is going to be, I have no idea. Maybe we have some new stuff from like digital novels to read after I finish this. I didn't get that info, so probably not, and I will just start a new game. And if I will start a new game, usually what I do in like my playthroughs in general, I pick different choices I did before. So I would not pick choices I picked last time. That would be the most usually the case. Like if I, for example, finish the road in like rewrite, for example, or I don't know, like Little Busters or whatever, right? My next playthrough after I finish the road are choices that are, like, you know, not grayed out, the ones that I did not choose. In White Album, I have a feeling I might choose the same things from time to time, because I have an idea on which road I would like to end up. Because after I make my first playthrough, basically, right? My first playthrough, I usually have like my mind a little bit set up on which road I would like to get, but not necessarily I know how to get there, you know? I will try to get the road I would like to think about, but we will see. Maybe I will end up on something else. Maybe I will actually choose different options. I haven't decided yet what I will do, but I will try to think about stuff differently in the next playthrough, and we'll see what I'll end up with. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And also, I will avoid Setsuna. Yeah, thank you for the tips and stuff, and I will see you in the next one. So yeah, click the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for a Pocket Watch is going out.